Good evening, and welcome back to 30 at 6 on Cecil TV. Tonight we have Sergeant Mike Kalinsky back in the studio. Thanks for being here. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And we're talking about the second annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament coming up this weekend.
It's actually on March 9th.
March 9th.
We're very much looking forward to it. As you said, it's our second annual event. Last year we had about 55 kids playing from across Cecil County, and also about 150 to 200 people that came out to root the kids on.
And how did this get started?
So 2 years ago, we were asked to apply for a governor's office for a crime control and prevention grant to come up with an event to encourage kids and law enforcement to be at kind of in a relaxed atmosphere and get together and be able to get to know one another. So in working with the sheriff and some of my colleagues, we came up with a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. It's actually teams of 5, 3 on the court at any one time.
Right.
And so last year when we did it, we weren't sure how many kids were going to join us, but we were very successful, 11 teams, and it ended up being some really competitive basketball. But more importantly, we had so many kids from across the county, and every town was represented. All of the high schools, including the private schools, had teams in the tournament.
Cool. And so they get an honorary coach, right?
So each team will be assigned at least one deputy that's volunteering their time that day. Last year we actually had enough deputies for each team to have 2. And then as the teams go forward in the competition, there may be a couple more deputies helping out and coaching. We also had some honorary coaches last year. Judge Davis from Circuit Court was one of our judges, and he had a good time. Even though he didn't have a great success with his team, he's going to be rejoining us.
Well, that's great. So teens 14 to 18.
Yes.
Boys and girls, of course. And what if someone needed some convincing to join, what else do they get besides a fun day of basketball?
So each of the kids that's going to be playing will get a free T-shirt. It says Cecil County 3-on-3. This is part of the grant money, so we're looking forward to seeing all the kids wearing that.
Cool.
And our first 100 fans will get a genuine 3-on-3 rally towel in the shape of a basketball. In addition to which, the first and second place teams, we're hoping to have enough girls come out this year to have a boys and girls division champions. So each team will, the first place and second place teams will get championship trophies as well as medals for competing with us that day. So we've tried to cover all the bases. We also have some other organizations that are helping us out that day. Gates for Life, which is a group that does a lot with the American Cancer Society, the Relay for Life. They're going to be there selling food
Cool.
so that there will be food and beverages there. And we'll also have DJs helping professionally host the event. They're both police officers. One's a Maryland State Trooper and the other one works for Maryland Transportation Authority. So our goal is to try and show the kids that while we are, of course, there as role models and mentors, that we're also trying to humanize the badge during a fun event.
That sounds awesome. How do people sign up?
So the easiest way right now is via our Facebook page. Just go to the Facebook page, Cecil County Sheriff's Office, and send us a private message. We're also going to put up a link tomorrow on the Cecil County Sheriff's Office webpage that will have the application, because each team has to be coached by an adult, 21 years or older. Again, the kids have to be between 14 and 18. There's no residency requirement for Cecil County. We just ask that they have a coach that comes with them, and everyone's guardian has to sign off on the release form to get them out there playing. We'll also have a paramedic on standby with us the entire day, just in case somebody gets hurt. So we hope that people will take the time to private message us on Facebook or to download the link to get the permission slip so that they can participate.
That sounds super exciting. So Saturday, March 9th, but sign up in advance. And the other thing we're going to talk about is SALT.
SALT, Seniors and Law Enforcement Together. So I've been honored to be a participant in SALT for the last 3 years as part of my role in the Community Resource Unit at the Sheriff's Office. But SALT's been around a lot longer in Cecil County. It's a partnership between the Cecil County Health Department, Department of Community Services, and all the different law enforcement organizations in Cecil County. So Friday on March 1st at 10 o'clock at the Elkton Senior Center, which is at 200 Chesapeake Boulevard, it's the county building, SALT is hosting its first outreach event where myself and some other officers will be on hand to answer questions. A couple of months ago, DCS and the Sheriff's Office put out a survey to people in the community, asking them about different issues that affect seniors and their caregivers here in Cecil County.
And what are some of those issues?
So everything from internet frauds that are committed against seniors to roofing and paving scams against people here. So the questions run the gamut. Some of them are pure law enforcement type questions, and some are more community related. So it's not just going to be myself or any of the police officers speaking. There'll be representatives from different community groups and government organizations there that can provide services and point people in the right direction. So it's a partnership to try and make sure that we're all on the same page, because a lot of the times people don't want to call us because the one way they know to reach us is 911, and they
Right.
don't think that their issue rises to the level of an emergency. So we're trying to have these events. They'll be held across the county through March. They won't just be limited to March, but March is our kickoff. So
Okay.
there'll be events in Perryville and Rising Sun and down in the southern part of the county with different law enforcement organizations represented to answer the questions.
So the first one is this Friday, March 1st at the County Administration Building. Where can people go to learn more?
So we just put the event out on our Facebook page this evening to let people know that they can come out and join us. It's open to seniors and or their caregivers. And it has a full list of the different events and times and locations. And it also has an email address to Morgan DeWeese at Department of Community Services, who's our Cecil County government host, who can answer questions and or get people the right information. We also will be giving away coffee cups to the people that come out to the event. So we've learned from past experience, have a nice giveaway item so people have something to take away that reminds them that there are organizations out there that have a way to help them.
Yeah, people love free stuff.
Yes, they do.
Well, thank you so much. Sergeant Mike Kalinsky was talking about the 3-on-3 basketball tournament on Saturday, March 9th, and the SALT events kicking off March 1st, but going throughout the month of March.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks so much.